today's sexy. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today I've decided that I'm not going to be such a negative Nancy. I'm not going to talk about sex pet peeves or my sex pet peeves or what turns me off, blah 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 blah. Let's talk about what turns me on, baby. I want to talk about turn-ons in the bedroom rather than pet peeves. So this video was actually a request in my DMs. Some people actually wanted to hear like what turns me on because I'm always talking about my pet peeves. So I promise things do turn me on and we are going to get into that today. My first turn on in the bedroom, foreplay. So I absolutely adore when someone knows and understands the importance of foreplay. So when I was first sexually active, foreplay was not a thing. It was all about penis. It was in, out, boom, done. As in, my needs were not tailored to. It was all about him, all about his sexual experience. He finishes, boom, done, sorted, unfortunately. So because of this, my first year of being sexually active was very uncomfortable. The sex was never comfortable at all because I was never ready down below. I was always dry. You know, I was never aroused. We just went straight into it every single time. And it's crazy because all of this could have been avoided if it wasn't just for that one simple aspect, foreplay. And the thing is, I never understood it because half the time I had to, you know, like to him, but then where's my pleasure? Where is you pleasuring me? In like a 1-year relationship, he went down on me twice. What the hell is even there? The fuck? Like, so selfish. Like, oh my gosh, like equality much. So then, along the years of my sexual encounters, I came across this guy. He always made sure to cater to my needs, and I always made sure to cater to his needs, and that's where I was introduced to foreplay. Prior to that second relationship, any guy I hooked up with in between was the same. No foreplay, just got on right with it, pretty much. I also want to keep in mind my body count is actually very low, so it may sound like, the way I'm speaking, it may sound like it's very high. I promise you it's very low. I promise. Like, it's gonna be lower than you expect. I promise. Not that I need to prove anything to you guys, but it is low. Anyway. So once I got with this guy and he actually did foreplay with me, I did foreplay with him, my sex life changed forever. And now because of this, I can't have sex without foreplay. It's just not a thing. I can't do it. I just can't. If you won't give me that. So if any guy tries to like come and try things with me without even any foreplay, that now to me is a complete turn off. It's a pet peeve. I do not like it. You need to know the importance of foreplay. Like, if you're not gonna give me the sloppy toppy, like at least give me a little finger or like something. Listen, if you expect me to give you the Glock 3000, at least give me like a little cheeky finger or something. Like, give me something. Like, if you're not gonna give me the sloppy toppy, because I know some men don't like giving head, but they expect it, like the hell. And if you can't even give me that, you're a boy and we should not be having sex anyways. Bye. So my next sex turn on is the environment. So for me, the environment where you're having the intercourse is such an important factor for a satisfying sexual encounter. I can give you an example. So one time there was this guy that I hooked up with. We were sitting there, we were talking, we were smoking a couple zoots, and he's like making a sex playlist as we're like talking and hanging out, which I think is really cool. And so like he was adding all these songs that he thought would go really well with like our kind of vibe. Even if he just simply went on Spotify, got anyone's random sex playlist and just played it, sweet. But the fact that he was curating like his own customized unique playlist was like, that's a man, not a boy. That's a man, not a boy. Ooh, ooh. So yeah, I thought that was really sexy. But I told him that I need to go to the bathroom to freshen up. I've come back and this guy has changed the lighting in the room to like a darker, sexier vibe. He's even gone out of the way to put a fireplace on his TV, and the sex playlist that he curated was now playing. He puts his music on, he darkens the vibe, and then he's waiting for me, sat there with his like legs open. He's like a really fit, gym, muscly guy, and he's wearing a tank top, so it's like even sexier on him. It's just like, it was just, that was it. I got my shit. I'm just kidding. No. It was the hottest thing I have ever seen any guy do prior to having sex with them. I don't know why. It was giving alpha male, and I loved it. In a non-toxic way, I loved it. I just feel like all of these aspects made the sex and the environment and just the whole vibe so much better. I felt a lot more comfortable. I felt a lot more like cozy. He made me not feel awkward in any way. It was lovely. I forgot to mention also, He's about to go down on me, but he puts blindfolds over me. First of all, I love being blindfolded. I love it because I love expecting the unexpected. Oh, another turn on. I love being blindfolded. So yeah, he puts a blindfold on me and then he's like rummaging around. He's looking for something. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill me. This is it. This is why you don't hook up with guys from the internet. Ah! But no, this guy gets out ice cubes out of his freezer. He went down on me with an ice cube in his mouth. Like, girls on TikTok always used to be like, oh my gosh, girls, like, put an ice cube down there, it feels amazing. And I never understood, like, why does that feel good? Like, what? I get it now. Please try it. It's worth it. I never actually got with a guy up until this point who even knew that that was a thing. Ice was a way to satisfy a girl. So it was just like, wow, it was really new to me and I loved it. I even went back for round 2, but round 2 wasn't as good. Right, so my next turn on in the bedroom is being comfortable. I know it sounds pretty basic, but hear me out. So I love it when someone looks after me. I love being cared for, especially by a man, because we all know women have more of that caring, motherly instinct. So when a man is being caring and like caring for your needs and your health and whatnot, it's like, oh my God, like, oh, daddy, you care about me? I need help. I really need help. I'm so horny. I just love a guy who like takes care of me before, during and after. Always checking up on you, but not in a weird way. Does this feel good? Do you like the way this feels? Am I going too hard? And then after, are you okay? Do you need a glass of water? Do you need this? Do you need that? Are you hungry? Like, love it. So an example I can give for this is the same guy with the ice cubes and the whole environment. He gave me like slippers, like these kind of slippers. Obviously they weren't pink, they were black, but he gave me like slippers like that to like walk around in. Like he wanted to show me his dorm, but obviously the dorm had laminate floor, so it was gonna be cold. So like the fact that he was like, here, slip these on, because I showed up in sandals, I don't know, or something that didn't have socks. So he gave me those to walk around in, and that was really sweet. And he was always asking like, are you hungry? Do you want me to order anything? Which was really nice. I don't know, I think this generation of boys have made our standards very freaking low. And he always kept on offering me a drink, which was really nice. Or when my glass was empty, as soon as he saw that it was empty, refill. Like he always ran to the kitchen, okay, you know what? It was really nice, it was really sweet. When he had the window open and we were smoking, he was like, do you want me to close the window? Is it gonna be too cold? Or like, if it's getting too warm, just let me know, I'll open the window. He wasn't checking up on me in like an aggy parental way. It was just like a chill, relaxed, like cool, like you good kind of way, and it was really nice. I don't know, I've never had this experience prior to hooking up with a guy before, prior, during, after, whatever. I think it was just really nice. I just wasn't used to that care aspect from a guy that I'm hooking up with. Usually a lot of men, they either have a huge crush on me and want to like date me and then do everything with me, or like simply just want to screw me and then bye. So it was nice that this guy actually seemed like a friend that you can like get freaky with. So yeah, I like that. Basically, he didn't make me feel like an object. I know I sound like one of those girls like, oh my God, he's made me feel like an object. Oh my God, I'm such a feminist. Ugh. No, I just mean like he didn't make me feel like a whole. Like he actually made me feel like a person, like a human being, where we're also having sex. Many men think that penis vagina equals sex. This is sex incorrect. But there are so many additional aspects that contribute to making sex the best sex you've ever had. The fact that he made me feel so looked after made me feel more confident and comfortable during the experience and my time in the bedroom. There's just something about being looked after by a man that just turns me on. I think it's my daddy issues. I never grew up with a dad. Aftercare is so important too. There's nothing worse than a guy putting his meat sausage in your coochie cooch and then him rolling over being like, okay, bye. Like once he's finished, like, okay, bye. Like, that's not cute. That's not attractive. That's very gross. Like, boys, what goes through your head when you do that? Like, not even checking up on the girl. Like, you're literally just like, right, want me to call you Uber? Want me to call you a taxi? Right, let me walk you to the door. Like, no, that's not cute. And she's never gonna want to see your little boy ass again. So let's not do that. Like, I understand you need relieving down there just as much as us girls do. But if you're going to treat a girl like your right hand instead of treating her like a human being with emotions, might as well just stick to your right hand, mate, because you're not getting laid after that. I can tell you that for sure. Right, so my next turn on in the bedroom, neck kisses. This is probably one of my favorite turn ons. Oh my gosh, right. I can already start off by saying, hooked up with a guy last night. At this point, I hadn't had sex in like maybe 3 months. So your girl was horny. Capital H, horny. You know, I told him that we're not having sex because I didn't really like want to, really. Like, I did want to, but like, I was trying to be like hard to get basically. And so like he kept like teasing me and he kept kissing me and like all over my neck, and he kept kissing me all around my body. And this is the first time, like, because I've hooked up with him multiple times in the past, this is the first time like he was kissing me all over, and like, I just know he was trying to impress me, and it worked. Had to go to the bathroom to freshen up. Go in there, it's like it's giving Niagara Falls, because like, I've never like gotten that wet over a guy like just kissing my neck. We hadn't even done anything. He hadn't even touched my body parts yet. He was literally just kissing all over me, and the fact that like I was already wet from him doing all of that just really goes to show I really love my neck kisses, especially if you know how to do it right. Yummy. Yeah, I don't know what it is about them. Something about a neck kiss compared to a kiss just hits different. We can literally be making out and it's all hot. It's getting all hot and steamy. But the moment you go down to my neck, like Cardi B once said,
butterfly in my stomach and vagina.
I don't know, like something about neck kisses makes my whole body like vibrate. Like my whole body is just vibrating. My eyes are literally like rolling in the back of my head. And the guy hasn't even touched my genitals or even my tartars yet. He's just kissing my neck. And all of this is happening to my internal body, going crazy. I remember this one time where I specifically requested neck kisses from this guy because he wasn't that kind of like passionate kind of guy, so it was kind of like So you may be asking like, why did he specifically request? Prior to us getting together, he actually asked me to send him a bunch of my turn-ons because he wanted me to have the best experience possible. Love that for him. Didn't love that he didn't implicate any of them, but we'll get into that. I literally like wrote down a bunch of my turn-ons on notes, screenshot and sent it to him, and he messaged me back like, yeah, I can work with that. So here I was getting gassed because the first time we done it was already like, so I was like, oh, okay. First time we done it was, now he knows all my turn-ons. This is gonna be like, but if you're going to ask for a list of my turn-ons, then actually implement them. When we were going at it, this nincompoop didn't use a single thing. He did not do a single thing I requested, but he did give me neck kisses, which I'm pretty sure was literally at the tippity top of the list. When I tell you this boy was not kissing my neck, but instead was pecking it so softly as if he was allergic to my neck. It was literally giving me such an ick that I'm pretty sure that was the first time I ever pulled away from getting my neck kissed, which is something I never do because it's my obsession. So for me to pull away from something I'm obsessed with, you're done. So yeah, if you're like gonna kiss my neck, make out with that make out with it. Make out with it like you're going to die tomorrow. But just don't give me a hickey because that's so like chabby and not cute. So my next pet peeve, my next turn on is the female O, aka the orgasm. Since sexually maturing over the years, I have a new principle. If I didn't come, we did not have sex. I think sex is an energy exchange that both people who are participating in that energy exchange should be enjoying. It's not exactly exciting when a guy finishes and then just rolls over and then has the cheek to ask you,
how was that? How was that? You like that, yeah?
how was that? Watching you sweat on me and grunt like a bear. Oh yeah, mate. Five Michelin stars. 5 Michelin, you know what I mean? 5 stars, mate. Like, yeah, that was so... Shut the hell up. As much as I appreciate when a man finishes, I love when a man finishes, especially when like they finish in your ear, like they're like on top of you and like grunting in your ear. Oh, I love that. But what about me? What about me? What about me? What about me, my coochie? For me, as a woman, sex without coming is the equivalent to itching a dry patch on your scalp, and then you get the dry patch and you go to grab it and you fucking lose it, and then you lose it in your hair. If you've ever had this experience or you've ever had to deal with this, then you understand my pain and my frustration. And if you haven't experienced this, you have a healthy scalp and short hair. Imagine you're playing a game and you're finally at that level that you've been trying to reach for so long now. You're about to beat it and then your PS5 overheats and dies. So yeah, that's what sex without coming feels like. It just feels like so incomplete, like something's missing. You're just doing it and then all of a sudden he just like takes it out and just runs away. Like you guys are going at it, you're having sex and you're really enjoying it, like, oh yeah, this is great. And he just pulls it out and then looks at you and just walks off. You're not done here, like she still needs maintenance, I don't know, she still needs to be completed. Half the time I've actually had so many thoughts, like when the guy's like gone or like not looking, or like I go home, just quickly whack up my vibrator and just finish myself off. I don't know, like I want to do that, but then at the same time I just don't want to make the guy feel like crap, even though he's made me feel like crap and wasted my body count, but oh well. Would you believe me if I told you guys that in my 6-7 years of being sexually active, I've only come once during sex without any toys? But to be honest, like I was still like rubbing my cooch while his pee-pee was in there, so I don't know if maybe like that counts because I was still involved. Like I've never come from just penis vagina, like I've never just come with no additional help. I'm obviously finished with a pee-pee inside of me, like going, but there's always been an additional apparatus. Like there's always been either a toy or me hands. I've never come with just penis vagina straight. I've never even squirted. I really can't wait for that day. I haven't had that sex yet where it's like that euphoric sex where everyone's just like, yeah, like that sex that makes you want to become a nymphomaniac because it's just that good. Yeah, I have not had that sex yet, unfortunately. So yeah, technically I've never finished with just a penis vagina experience, I guess. Just that proper euphoric sex that leaves you like, oh, I want more of this, I love this. I haven't had that yet. I just don't think I've found someone who's patient enough to like study my body and get to know my likes properly and everything. Like I'm always willing to do that for someone else, but I don't think anyone's ever willing to do that for me. If I'm sucking their pee-pee, I always ask them like, do you want it a bit harder? Do you want it wetter? Like I always ask. I just haven't found someone who's ready to cater to my sexual needs, I guess. But yeah, one day the universe will bring me the right guy or girl, who knows? Right, so I'm done embarrassing myself on the internet for the week. I will see you guys in probably next week or the week after, who knows and who cares. As always, thank you so much for tuning into my video. If you have subscribed or you're about to subscribe because of this video, thank you so much. I will always and forever appreciate every single person who subscribes, who tunes into my videos. If you have any video requests, let me know. Just like how this video was requested, if you have any video requests, just let me know and I'll be open to doing it. I'm a very open person. Don't be shy to message me. I'm chill. I'm a teddy bear, I promise. Right, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.